What's up, awesome people? This is Yash and welcome to this new fresh video. So I'm super duper excited to go over on this new concept that I've never ever touched before, and this is about landing pages. So you might have seen about a lot of landing pages and a lot of companies that do landing pages, ClickFunnels, Instapages, Unbounce, a whole lot more. So I went on this little trip in the past week and I was looking for the best landing page company that I could really use to set up my domain, set up some subdomains, and start up some landing pages or advertising on AdWords and all the cool stuff. AdWords, I mean Google Ads. So while in my research, I came across some of the worst ones and some of the good ones, and I have actually come across one of the best ones today. And I personally think this is going to be my go-to solution for all landing pages because number one, it has all the integrations like Facebook Pixel, Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics, all of the good stuff is there. You have a body, header, footer, code system. So if you could want to go into the HTML and add some kind of data trackers or some kind of code, you could do that. And if you want to go into the whole body of the thing and edit stuff, it's super easy, works amazingly. So without any further ado, I'm going to actually take you onto my computer screen and go over the system or a piece of software that I'm talking about here. It is, I believe, $99 per month. I do not have any affiliations for making this video, but whereas if you click on the link below and actually sign up with them, I might get a little bit of a cut. So I'm not sure, this is not the concept here. I get cut from ClickFunnels if I was to sell them. I would get a cut from Instapage if I was to sell them. I would get a cut from Unbounce if I was to sell them, but none of that. There is no affiliation with them directly. This is all because I think they are the best landing pages that you could be using. Very easy to use. And integrations are amazing, and we're going to go over the software, over the integrations, and a few templates that they have. That's about it. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first link in the description is going to bring you to this particular page. It is my affiliate link. Please feel free to use that because it does help me and help support the channel. So you're going to hit login, sign up, whatever you like, but I'm going to log in and take you to the preview viewer, tell you about all the good things it can do and all the capabilities it has built in. It is one of the most decent kind of systems that I've ever used. So I would sign in with my information here. Sign in. So now I'm going to actually skip the first page. You probably can't see what it is because these are some of my clients who are using this right now, or I am using this particular piece of software right now for their landing page design. So you're going to go ahead, create new page, and create a standard page. It is one of the most amazing softwares because it's so easy. If you look at all the templates they have to give you, they're very straightforward, very straight cut, very easy to edit, very nice, flowy, and amazing. So I personally love this system, and I would say it is amazing. So let's say you're making a lead magnet, or say you're making let's say you're making a form in which you're collecting people's information and giving them, or just creating leads. So you will select one of these amazing templates they already have in place, and one of my favorite ones is right here. So once you hit on it, and it could just choose whatever you want to name it. So you're just going to name it test demo. We're going to just do that and hit continue. So there you go. It's going to do the loading and do the setup. It's very easy and amazing. Everything is so fixable. You could do desktop, mobile, different versions to it, and when you edit the mobile version, it doesn't really affect the desktop, whereas when you do the desktop, it does affect the mobile. So do the desktop first. That's my pro tip. Then get to the mobile version, fix up all the errors, all the unalignments, and all the things which are all over the place. Fix that up and you should be golden. But this is amazing. It is such a beautiful page already to look at. And if you want to look at the mobile version of it, you're just going to go on the top left right here under this, and then you're just going to click mobile. Once you click on that, it's going to show you the mobile version of this website, and you see anything in this border is gonna be mobile. So let's say you want to edit some stuff and make it yours, because obviously you are not a CASA. So you're gonna just click on it, change image, and you're gonna just choose an image from their free images. They have a bunch of them, and just choose a logo if you want to. Let's say our logo is a cup of tea and a cookie. Insert that, and boom, you choose how big you want it to be. there you go, all set up. And it's so easy to do things with it. It's amazing what you could really achieve. And then over here you have some options to change. It's very easy. It's click edit and you're done. You could choose and move things, and you could choose and move this whole thing. But what I recommend is when you're gonna be done doing everything, try to group all things together. So group this heading, this form, this button, and the border and the back together. So you're just gonna drag a purple block, and then right over here you're gonna hit group. So now every time you move this, the whole thing moves, which is a good thing, because then you're not moving piece by piece and trying to align anything. Because say if you move it all the way here, now you go to the mobile version, you're gonna see it is still there. So if you move the mobile version, you can move the whole thing. And if you want to just move both of them together, just select them together and you can move them. And then say something is here, something is out of alignment, you just select them all, and then you just click on them. At the bottom there's alignment, and then you could choose how do you want, like a centrally aligned, aligned vertically, aligned to the right of the frame. How do you want to do it? So we're going to do align vertically in this case. And look, it perfectly sits together. We have that in place. Then you're going to move this up. It's everything in place. So say you want to change these, you're going to go back to the desktop editor and make the changes. It is one of the nicest pieces of software. This is all drag and drop, and at this point I'm pretty sure you guys know what drag and drop is, and if you don't, play around with this. It's very easy. You get, I think, a 14-day free trial, so use my link so you can get that. And if you go up here, go to settings over here, and you go to analytics, you have a whole bunch of other analytics that you would have missed out normally, because you have to go into HTML and actually put it in the header, footer, or in the body. So you could just go to Google Ads, click on it, and link it to whatever Google Ads account you have. You click on Google Analytics and just paste the Google Analytics ID. I'll show you how a Google Analytics ID look like. I don't want to go into one of my accounts, but I just am gonna Google it so you know where it is. So when you come across here, guys, and to say this is this exactly, when you're done finding up, when you're setting up over here, and after UA, this is your Google Analytics ID. You could just copy that and directly paste it here. You do not have to go ahead and paste all of this into the script of the page, which is pretty amazing and very, very killer. You do that and you hit save, and now you're going to be getting data back into your Google Analytics, which is outstanding. Facebook Ads Manager, very simple. You click on it, it's going to actually log into your account and actually ask you which ads account are you really linking it to. So very easy, very, very nice. Same with the Facebook Pixel. You're going to go ahead and put in the Facebook Pixel ID. If you don't know how to do that, set up a Facebook Pixel. And I've also posted a video about Facebook Pixel ID for Shopify that you could really go to. I'm going to put that, you should see it right here on the screen. Click on that, and that's going to show you how to get the Pixel ID. So you're going to hit save and you should be done. And there's Google Tag Manager if you're running Google Ads and you're running Google conversions and all the good stuff. So you're going to hit on that, put the Google Tag Manager ID, which is on the top of the Google Tag Manager account, and hit save. And then you have all those integrations in place. Not just that, this is a pretty decent software because of what you get. You get HTML, CSS input. So say you could want to add something to the header of the page, you want to add something to the body of the page, you want to add something to the footer of the page. So you could actually script anything you want. You could put HTML, you could put CSS3, it works on that. It's very amazing. It actually works real time. You could choose whatever you want to drop. You could drop an image here. All you got to do, click and select an image, insert an image, and boom, it's right there. Now you want to resize it and you want to place it like right over here. Perfect, you got it. And then you want to resize this and move it down. You could do all of that cool stuff. It is pretty amazing. You could even put a little timer if you want, and say you want to show people you're running out of time, you just hit edit, and then boom, you have how many hours, when you want it to run out, where do you want to place it, top, bottom, all the good stuff. Very, very nice and intuitive. If you just put in a little bit of some focus, you'll figure it out, and you'll be able to do that for your own itself. That being said, there's also one cool feature. So say you want to put in any integration or or embed a video from YouTube or embed a calendar or something. You just click on HTML and boom, your HTML shows up. You paste wherever you want it. You just double click on it and then you just put in your HTML and paste it, and boom, you're ready to go. If you hit done, it's not going to show it here, but once you hit save and preview, it's going to start showing up on your website, which is next level and amazing. A lot of people do offer this, but I think this is one of the best systems that does offer it. So that being said, one other thing I do want to mention is if you click on here on the form, first of all, we can ungroup it so we could really work on the form now. So you got on the form, you hit edit, and now it's going to be like, okay, so this is a form settings, right? You could choose button style, form style, submission, multi-step. So after submission, what does happen? So you click on submission and it'll be like, okay, so after someone fills up the form, it just says thank you on the whole screen. And if say we want to track it very particularly, I do recommend creating another page on Instapage, and then link it, redirect to Instapage, and just choose a page from your account. So every time there's a lead generated, you put the pixel for the lead at the next page. So every time it happens, it triggers there. So I do recommend that. And if you're selling a lead magnet, you just hit a download button and you put in the option that they could download right after they get it. Very simple, very put together. I personally woke this software up, and I think this is the software to go for. So if you want this, if you want Instapages, obviously it works on a browser. It is not a software you download locally on your disk. So if you want it, go ahead into the description. The first link is the link to this this amazing piece of landing page software. I personally think it's value for money. Gives you a lot of integrations, very easy to use. It is something that you could build your landing pages quick, and they look very, very professional because the templates are out of the world. And if you like this video, do hit the like button, and if you don't mind, hit that damn red button and hit subscribe. Subscribe. I'm so close on to hitting 1,000 subscribers. I've been at 900 some subscribers for like past 6 months because I've not been making videos. But go ahead, get me some motivation, and you guys are my motivation. The more love and likes you show, it gets me going. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. Peace.